Sup YouTube, DanCT860 here. Been a long time since I uploaded anything. I'm not really around any locals or anything, or really been associated with other people within the game, so there's not much I could really, or much I do to upload, unless people just want to hear me blab about different cards and stuff like that. But I have a deck profile right now of my second favorite deck, since I don't really have much motivation to go into creating my first favorite deck, so I'll give you my second favorite deck. It's Gravekeepers, and we're running 3 Spies because you need it. 3 Commandant because 3 is necessary. People run it at 2. I say 3 because you want the Necro Valley, and then if you have the other one, just summon it. You've got a beater on board. 3 Recruiter because it's your main searcher, your best searcher for the whole deck. 2 Descendant because, yeah, everyone says 3 is cloggy. I don't really find it that cloggy at 3. It's still a 2k beater. It's just it is much better to special summon it with a spy and whatever. So 2 is fine. 1 sucks, honestly. Then Assailant. People like running this at 2 in this format where Boojins are a thing. That's fine. I like 1 and possibly side decking another one because it really is a good card. But I run the Heretic, something some people may run 2 of, which is also appropriate because it is freaking god. It's actually one of my favorite cards ever to be printed. I actually have like a binder full of them just for collecting and all that. That's just great. It's just an awesome card. I love it. And then my last card is the Thunder King, because Thunder King is good, and it's, if you're smart enough to play within this deck, it's good. You're golden. So yeah, those are the monsters. I think that's 14. For spells, I run Dark Hole. Dark Hole is good. Not many people run it in Gravekeepers, but it's still good. Book of Moon because it's freaking Book of Moon and it's Gravekeeper, so it's always gonna be good. 2 Stale. 3 MSTs. For protecting Necro Valley and all that jazz, whatnot, whatever. 3 Duality. I see people run a different variety number of this. They go from 2 to 1 to freaking even none. I say you're dumb. This card is what makes Gravekeepers so good. Unless I've seen people actually run a more special summoning variant of Gravekeepers. I mean, that's okay, but you don't want that in Gravekeepers. You want to have control with Gravekeepers. If you're special summoning, you're trying to make it more of a meta deck, which most meta decks are just special summoning, and Gravekeepers is not a meta deck at all. And then the God card of freaking Necro Valley, I mean Gravekeepers, is Necro Valley. So yeah, don't really know the count for this. I think it's 14 as well. No, 12, something like that, I think. For traps, 2 tombs and 1 wiretap. I don't have a 3rd tomb, but 2 is fine. 2 is just fine. 3 I would definitely run, just because I like to see tombs more early game when I don't have a Gravekeeper, and then when I draw into it, I just have it, and if they try to go and try and destroy it, I can protect it, and I'll still have another one set face down for any other shenanigans that might come my way. So, but wire type kind of acts as the 3rd one, because it'll negate a trap, and most traps are being played to get rid of my monsters. So Wiretap is a lot better than playing Dark Bribe at times, because Dark Bribe gives you that one draw, gives your opponent that one draw, and it's just like you don't really use it other than for trap, so why not just run Wiretap? So run Wiretap. Mirror Force, because it's my favorite trap card ever, and I would run it in any kind of format, even if when people say it's not good in certain formats, I don't care. Battle traps aren't good this format, I don't care. I'm gonna freaking play Mirror Force because it's fucking awesome. 2 Deep Prison. I don't really like Deep Prison, but I do like the fact that banishing monsters is more effective. So if they had a Mirror Force, a generic Mirror Force that banishes, it would be great. Like if there was a Black Sonic for Gravekeepers would be like so god mode. It would be tier 1, I think, honestly, in my opinion. 2 Fiendish Chain. Run 3 if you want to. 2 is okay for me because it gets the job done and for what I need, and if I use it on a monster which they can use to exceed, they'll do it just to get rid of the Fiendish Chain, and that kind of sucks when you have too many Fiendish Chains. So people play around it, so I like to try and use it more, like, smarter. I like to use it when I need to. Then the one-ofs is Torrential, Compulse, Bottomless, and then Solemn. People take out Compulse. I don't think that's smart because cards like Beals, Dragosack are still around, and this is just an easy way to get them out. I mean, sure, you could take them out with other cards in this deck, but it's easier with Compulse, so why not just put that in there, have that one source, easy source, and then save the difficult stuff for other cards. Extra deck, 1 Maestro Djinn, 1 Pappy, 1 Black Shit, 1 Cowboy, Thanatos, because damn near all my freaking monsters are basically dark, so, and it has a pretty good effect and decent attack, so it's pretty good. Nightmare. If you don't want to run Thanatos, I'd say run Nightmare. Nightmare's effect is really good. So yeah. Gemini Pearl, Utopia, Acid Golem, Temtempo, Mecha Quip, Zenmaines, Honor Arc, Crazy Box, and 1 Key Beetle. I would run Key Beetle at 2 because it's really good. I would probably take out Thanatos or Nightmare or whatever the 2 for it, or one of these 3s, because you don't really go into 3s, but I like having all these 3s for different options. This takes out Zenmaines pretty easily, but so does Black Ship, so it's easy to take this out. Mecha Quip is just really good in this deck. I like protecting my monsters with it. Crazy Box and Pearl is just for like skill drain matchups. And 101 is just 101. If I had an Exiton, I'd probably play it in this deck because it would make it a lot better. But the thing about Exitonite is it destroys everything, and I don't really want to destroy everything if I have Necro Valley on field. So yeah, that's the reason for that. Also, because I don't have one, so so I would have a love-hate relationship with it if I did have it. So, and I guess I'll show my side deck just for criticism, I guess. I need some sort of help with some things. Like, tell me some really bad matchups. I only know a few bad matchups I have with this deck. Main one being Fire Kings, for sure. And Harpies, too. Harpies. I had a couple run-ins with Madolches. Madolches is okay. It's like a hit or miss when I play Madolches, but most of the time I usually win with this deck against it. So my side deck is 1 Shaman. I would bump this up to 2 Shaman for the matches because I don't have a lot of cards that just stop effects in the graveyard, and this will just do it for me. So 2 of them in the side deck so I could trade them in for the game 2 and game 3. It would just be great. 2 to Fossil Dino because you all normal summon in this deck. You only normal summon except for your Spy or whatever, and this will just wreck every other deck. And it's also a level 4, so you can always XYZ with it. One dimensional fissure, one macro, one deck devastation virus. I would bump it up to 2 so I could see it quicker when I sight it in, but I feel like there's other cards that do way better job because most people are going to start playing decks with higher attack. I don't really run into a lot of decks with low attacks like freaking Ghost Tricks or something. I don't know. I fucking hate Ghost Tricks with a passion, so I always have this to freaking get them out of my way and shit. 2 Rivalry. Rivalry is pretty good. Light Imprisoning Mirrors because I hate Boojins with a passion. Boojins could suck and die and go to hell. 2 Mind Crush because every freaking deck searches, I guess. 1 Soul Drain and 2 Skill Drain. I like Skill Drain in this deck because it just makes my monsters beaters and whatever, and it's just a good card in general because I could shut down every other deck without hindering my deck all that too much. And plus I get my Recruiter's effects off even with Skill Drain. But yeah, that's my deck. Let me know what you guys think about it. Any criticism is greatly appreciated. Comment below what you think I should run, what you think I should do with the deck. But yeah, this is my favorite deck. I'll probably, just for nostalgia, I'll probably build my first favorite deck. If you've already seen some of my deck profiles on my channel, you'll probably know that's Elemental Hero. So I'll probably build a current build for Elemental Heroes just for ha-has and probably take it to locals that I can get to sometime. And yeah, so peace out. Like the video and subscribe if you want to. But yeah, definitely give me some feedback. Later, YouTube.